Long email threads are where clarity goes to die. 20 replies, a handful of decisions buried in different messages, and no one's quite sure who's doing what by when. In this video, I'll take a long internal email thread and turn it into a structured recap, clear next steps, and even draft replies you can use immediately with just 2 prompts. You can copy the exact prompts from the description. Before we start, a quick but important note. Only use anonymized conversations with this workflow. Remove names, emails, company details, and anything sensitive before pasting into an AI tool. And always follow your organization's policies. For this demo, I'm using a synthetic email thread from a fictional company called Acme Analytics about an onboarding funnel problem. Here's what we're working with. The subject is urgent, onboarding funnel drop-off at step 3. Across multiple replies, 6 people talk about an Android bug, confusing workspace versus project terminology, copy changes, and what they can realistically ship before launch. This is exactly the kind of thread where someone asks, "Wait, what did we decide?" 2 days later. Instead of reading the whole thing line by line, we'll hand the first pass to AI. First, I paste the entire thread into my AI tool and use prompt 1. The prompt is simple. Please analyze this email thread and give me 4 sections. 1. A recap in 3 to 5 sentences covering the core issue and the current status. 2. A list of decisions with who made each call. 3. Next steps formatted as owner, action, and rough timing. 4. Any open points or unresolved questions. It also tells the AI not to invent anything that isn't supported by the thread. Here's what comes back. In recap, it captures the story in a few sentences. A major Android onboarding drop-off traced to a bug and confusing terminology. The Android bug fixed, verified, and shipped, and simplified onboarding copy now waiting for review and rollout decisions. In decisions, it surfaces the key calls like Android bug fix approved, verified, and shipped to production, and terminology change from project to dashboard limited to onboarding for the first version. Under next steps, it turns scattered comments into clear tasks with owners and timing. Examples include Sam, get copy mockups reviewed and signed off, Thursday. Raj, implement new onboarding copy, Friday to Monday. And Morgan, monitor funnel metrics after the fix and report, Friday. And in open points, it flags what's still unresolved, whether the terminology changes need marketing or legal review, whether the new copy should be A/B tested or shipped to everyone, and who gives final sign-off on the updated mockups. So from one long thread, we now have a one-page view of what happened, who owns what, and what's still unclear. Next, I use prompt 2 to turn this into something I can paste straight back into my tools. I feed in the recap, decisions, next steps, and open points and ask for 2 things. First, a short thread recap I can paste at the top of the conversation or into my notes. Second, 2 reply options I could send right now, 1 to acknowledge and confirm, and 1 to clarify the open points. The recap comes back as a topic line plus a few sentences of context, followed by bullets for decisions and next steps in that owner, action, timing format. Anyone joining late can read those 3 or 4 lines and understand the whole thread without scrolling. Below that are 2 concise reply drafts. Reply A is the acknowledge and confirm version that thanks the team, confirms the timeline, and shows you're aligned. Reply B focuses on the open questions, asking about marketing or legal review and whether the new copy should be A/B tested or rolled out to everyone, and who's the final approver on the mockups. At this point, I can paste the recap into my notes and paste one of the reply options into my email client, tweak a few words, and hit send. To keep it useful for the team, I drop the recap into a simple notes page called Email Thread Summary, Onboarding Drop-Off. Now anyone who missed the back and forth can see the key decisions, who owns what, and what's still open without digging through the entire thread. To recap, the workflow looks like this. Paste an anonymized email thread into your AI tool. Use prompt 1 to get a recap, decisions, next steps, and open points. Use prompt 2 to turn that into a paste-ready thread summary and 2 reply options. Then drop the result into your notes or email client and refine it with your own judgment. You'll find both prompts plus the synthetic email example in the description so you can copy and adapt them for your own projects. If you want more practical AI workflows that turn messy communication into 100 clear systems, subscribe to AI Systems Lab for the next videos.